Prison sucks. Let me say it again. Prison sucks. That's obvious, right? But especially, on holidays, Christmas, Thanksgiving, but specifically today when I'm speaking of Father's Day. I've done over 12 years in prison, and I know first-handedly just the pain, the depression, the frustration, the aggravation that comes with being in prison during holidays, and specifically being in prison during Father's Day. What's poppin', man? It's your boy E.I. the King, and this is the Incarceration Podcast, where I talk about prison, pre, post, and present, and how everything that I experienced throughout my incarceration has forever changed my life. This is the Incarceration. Prison sucks. Prison sucks. Obviously. Just being removed from society, being locked up, caged like an animal, losing all freedoms, and just, man, the nuances of doing time, missing your kids grow up, being separated from your wife or your girlfriend, or just missing everything that's going on, out here in society, and then being immersed in the midst of chaos, in the midst of conflict, in the midst of a hostile environment with gang wars or racial tension or, robberies, extortion, sexual assaults, all type of madness, manipulation, lies, deceit. It's obvious, I'm sure, as you already know, whether it be from firsthand experience or movies or TV, that prison sucks. It's clear. I mean, anybody can understand that. But especially during holidays, Christmas, Thanksgiving, and specifically today, what we're talking about is being in prison during Father's Day. So myself specifically, I'm a father. I'm a father of two children. I always say three because my oldest boy, he's 22, but he's not mine biologically. I was a part of his life since he was 6, so I always loved him and looked to him as a son. But he's now 22. He's a grown man. But my biological children, I have 2 kids, a boy and a girl. They're 15 and they're twins. But from my experience as a convict and being in prison, being a father, I was 17 years old when my baby mama got pregnant, and I went to prison while she was pregnant. So I'll never forget, man, just the feeling of, being sentenced to my first time in prison to 2.5 years, knowing that my kids were going to be born while I was in prison. The first steps, the first words, the first everything, their birth, I was going to miss. And I'll never forget, calling home from prison. I was actually talking about this today and asking the mother of my children to put my crying children, my crying infants on the phone. And of course, they're toddlers, they're infants, they can't understand anything I'm saying, and they're crying. But I used to specifically call the mother of my children often, not just because I had love for her at that time, but because I wanted my babies to hear my voice. Because I knew I was going to be doing 2.5 years. I went to JIT camp. I knew I was likely to max out and not get any of my good time. So I wanted to be intentional. So therefore that my babies could hear my voice, and then they could know, like, intuitively that, I was the year old while I was in prison, just because of family conflict with my mother and the mother of my children's side of the family. And, I was way in North Florida, and travel, the distance, the challenges to be able to see my kids, it was ever a year old. And I never forget that day, man. It is probably hands down one of the best days of my life. And I remember whenever you go, from prison into the prison visitation, of course, you got to get strip search, and there's a process, and you got to wait to get cleared by the officers and everything. So I never forget, while I'm like waiting to see, my kids in the visitation, I'm sitting like in this little room where they strip you and shake you down. And I remember I'm just like, my knees bouncing, I'm sweating, I'm just so nervous, and you can see it on my face. And even the police, the correctional officer, he could tell like there was something wrong with me. And he's like, "Dog, you all right?" And I'm like, "Nah, bro, like, I'm about to see my kids for the first time." And he was like, "Oh, man." And I just never forget, like, the emotion and the passion that I felt. Like, I was so ready to see my kids, just the kick down the door and to go see my children for the first time. And of course, I was worried that, my babies, my infants, my twins, if they would even recognize and realize that I was their father, but thanks be to God, at a year old for the first time, holding my kids in a visitation park in prison while they're crying. And, I'm got tears going down my face, holding my kids for the first time. And thank God, they knew that I was their father. But kind of summarizing everything, as I already mentioned, man, it's clear that prison sucks. But being a father in prison is probably the most difficult aspect of being incarcerated. Just hearing the distance on the phone, especially whenever you're doing years, don't get me wrong, one day away from your children and one day away from family and being removed from society in prison is one day too long, of course. But it's different when you're doing calendars. I'm talking about like years and years and years and years and years in prison. And you're literally watching your kids grow up through visitation, like in the visitation park in prison. That's if you get visitation. I was only able to see my kids once a year, and sometimes I went years without seeing them, or just hearing their voice on the phone, trying to talk to them. And like I mentioned, whenever you're doing like a decade or over a decade in prison, or for those who've done longer, man, it's heart wrenching and it's a terrible feeling and it sucks. I mean, of course, it's beautiful to be able to see your kids grow up even from a distance, but to not be there for them, man, is extremely difficult. And that's why I always say, like, holidays in prison, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Father's Day, all of those holidays when we are supposed to be as fathers spending time with our children and we're not there, man, it sucks. And it really just reminds you in that moment of like the failures as a man and as a father of abandoning our children and by being in prison. I think almost pretty much every holiday, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Father's Day, man, like those would be days to where, of course, I would do my part and try to call and talk to my kids. I only was able really to talk to my kids once a month on the phone. And like I mentioned, as they were growing up, throughout all the years, the decade that I did in prison, over a decade, I could hear the distance, progress. I remember when they were little, they were more excited to see me in visitation. But as they continued to get older, of course, they're more like cognizant and aware of me not being there. They're beginning to feel that pain of the distance and probably beginning to harbor resentment and bitterness and anger. And, man, those are difficult moments. Of course, visitation was beautiful, to being able to go see my kids and hang out with them and hold them and play with them and throw them around and run, chase them and stuff. But man, like when they leave, bro, that's heart wrenching and it's so difficult. And I never forget, especially my son. You know how like every little boy is like just is so obsessed with their father and their dad's like Superman, and like father and the son's bond is unbreakable. I'll never forget my son always, whenever my kids would leave visitation, my mom would always bring my kids, their grandmother. So whenever my kids would leave, I never forget how my son, he would always look back, right before they would leave out the door, my son would look back and take one last look, and I just remember seeing like the pain in his eyes, as well as my daughter. And man, that would break my heart, dog. You know what I mean? Like it was beautiful for me to be able to see them for those couple of hours and spend time with them and to be able to connect with them and love on them and just to experience my kids. Once again, man, it's only once a year and sometimes it'd be years without seeing them. But man, right when they leave, dog, it's like a slap in the face, reality check. You know what I mean? And you're in a room full of murderers and robbers and thieves and, dope boys and everybody from the streets. And I'm included in that as well. I'm not saying that in a derogatory way, but, you got to adjust back to your living conditions and the circumstances that you're in. Going back to the dorm and reality check, bam, slap in the face. Like, yo, like, and also too, this reminder of everything that I'm missing. So I remember every time I leave visitation, bro, I just be depressed, dog. Not just that day, but normally for like the whole following week. I remember I go right back to my dorm and I go in my cell, I go to my rack and I'll just go to sleep, man. And a lot of times I wouldn't even fall asleep. I would just be under my covers, like crying or trying not to be noticeable that I'm crying and just listen to my music and, zone out, man. And it would hurt, dog. And even now, like reliving all of that, man, it still hurts, and especially, for my kids, me missing everything, their first words, first steps, all their adolescence and their toddler years and their childhood, football games, cheerleading, all that stuff, man. I miss that with my son and my daughter. So yeah, man, it was extremely difficult. But not to like give a sob story, I just want everybody to be aware and to be mindful of, yeah, man, like I made a lot of bad decisions in my life, in the streets, selling dope, robbing, all these things. And I had to pay the consequences of that, all the years in prison. But ultimately, man, like even though it was difficult and especially like me missing, the entirety of my kids' childhood, bro, like I thank God for it though, because that's where the Lord radically transformed my life. And my kids and me missing out on my kids' childhood was a big motivation for me to get it right and to truly and authentically and fully surrender my life unto Christ Jesus and live for the Lord. And that's where God truly began to transform my life, not only as a man and as a follower of Jesus, but also as a father and desiring to be a good, godly father to my kids. So yeah, man, those are just some stories of being in prison as a father, and especially during Father's Day. That's a day of depression, for real. And of course, the guys who had support, and if you have family behind you, and some guys, man, while they're incarcerated, bro, they're getting visitation every weekend. Their wives and their kids are showing up, and that's awesome for them, And I've never been a hater or a jealous type, so I would always, love that from my homies who would get visits, from their wives and their kids, weekly and things like that. And of course, I would want that for sure, but also too, I think that, like I mentioned, when you're doing a lot of time, it's different than you're doing a year, 2 years, a couple of years. But when you're doing, over a decade, when you're doing a lot of time in prison, you don't really want to like subject your kids to that. Just because it's an emotional roller coaster for them as well. And of course, like there's negatives regardless on either side. Like, yo, they're growing up without their father either way. So is it worse to go to prison and then see them for a second and then be pulled away because you have to leave? Or is it worse not to see them at all? And those were like conversations that I would have to have with my family and my kids' grandparents. Not really too much of an in-depth conversation, but a decision that they made that I had to live with because they weren't willing to subject my kids to that emotional roller coaster of always being in and out of prison, in and out of prison to see their dad. And I understood that completely. And of course, it hurt me as a father not being able to see them, but I understood it. And once again, I made my bed and I had to lay in it. I made those bad decisions of abandoning my children 3 times because I went to prison 3 times, did over 12 years in prison, and I had to live with that, man. And to this day, that's my greatest shame of my life is abandoning my kids because of a street lifestyle and going into prison. But man, listen, God's a God of redemption. And not only did he transform my life, but God has reconciled and restored my relationship with my kids like no other. Of course, coming home from prison, there's a lot of difficulty. There's a lot of challenges. And of course, there still is. They're 15. They're teenagers. So it's a challenge, even still today, to maybe like discipline them and to be, a father to them. And there's a lot of growing pains and a lot of difficulties, but it's been beautiful, man. The most beautiful aspect of my life and coming home from prison has been my relationship with my kids, and now we're closer than ever. So, man, I thank God for it all, man. So, anyways, man, I'm gonna go ahead and run through these comments. Listen. First of all, man, if you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please do so. This channel is called the Incarceration Podcast. Like I mentioned already, I've done over 12 years in prison. In this channel, all you're going to get is prison content. You're going to get a whole bunch of crazy, entertaining, funny and hostile, violent. You're going to get all different aspects and angles of prison and all my stories and all my experiences that I've been a part of, that I've seen. So you're going to get real, authentic, uncut content of what it's like to be in prison. But most importantly, man, we kind of talk about the principles behind them. And it's more like, thought-provoking and more like intellectual, but also too, we also look at the positive side of it because that's where God transformed my life. And that's why we have the motto, forever convict. Of course, we're ashamed of the past crimes that we committed, but I'm not ashamed where God transformed my life at, because that's my story. And where God transformed my life is in the chain gang. And I know that's where the biggest taking place is in the prison system, as God's rising up mighty men and women of God in the prison system. So yeah, if you have not yet subscribed, please do so, man. Like, comment, go ahead and share this channel with other people who don't know about it. We're on the journey to 50,000 subs, man. We're already at 18K. I appreciate all the love and all the support. So please subscribe if you haven't. And once again, to remind you, I am a rapper, man. I am a rapper. My artist name is E.I. the King. You can find all my music on any platforms, Apple, Spotify, whatever. I wrote my first album while I was in prison. A lot of my content, because because I spent the majority of my adulthood and even my adolescent years, juvenile programs, juvenile detention, in prisons and just institutions, being institutionalized at a young age. A lot of my content is coming from that place, my experiences, my pains, my journey. And I specifically write even now here today to people who are still incarcerated to be, inspiration, hope, and encouragement to them that God's got purpose for their life, even in the midst of the lowest situations in life. So run up the streams on the music. I do have another YouTube channel. It's my official artist channel, EI the King. I also have another podcast. It's called Let Me Talk, Bro. I talk more about my life, ministry, and just the nuances of my life personally. So go subscribe to that channel as well. So I'm going to go ahead and run through these comments real quick, man, and holla at everybody, bro. Hold on. All right. What's the Sigma? Tracy, what's going on? I don't know what that means, Sigma. Megatron, what's going on? Jake, was good. Austin, Spanish or spinach? I mean, I like Spanish, and shout out to all my Spanish people out there, man. Megatron, am I rapping? I was speaking, but I am a rapper. My artist name is EI the King. Baller, happy Father's Day, man. I appreciate it. Likewise, if you're a father. Jake said, what do you use them handcuffs for? All this right here, man, is all prison memorabilia throughout all my 12 years in prison. Those are like letters, pictures of me and my kids in Vizzo. Of course, got that tuna pack on the wall. If you know, you know. That's that yellow, that's that yak, that's that keefy, that's that oil. And, of course, handcuffs symbolizing, prison. So, Seth, what's going on? Lynch, what's going on? Shout out, we got Germany in the building. Shout out to Germany. Jake, didn't make you squat and cough? Of course, man, all the time. Man, that's part of prison, dog. And Angela, what's going on? My ethnicity is I'm Italian. Gabby, what's going on? My kids are 15. I went to prison 3 times. So they were born when I missed 12 years of their life. Yeah, I was only out for an 8-month period and a 6-month period until they were 12 because I got out twice. So yeah, I missed the majority of their childhood. Lakers in 5. He said, look like John B. I hear that all the time. Shy till I die. What's going on? I did all my time in the state of Florida. Reaper Official was good. Happy Father's Day to you too. Thank you. Greg, what's going on, fam? Shy, you get federal or state? I did all my time in state. Reaper Official, your name is Azrael. What's going on? My real name is Steven. Lakers in 5. I'm home now. Of course, man. Thank you, bro. That is my past. Angela, like I said, I'm Italian. Nicole, what's going on? How you doing, fam? Igor, what's good? Angela, I appreciate the compliments. Gear Jammer, why do I kind of look Mexican but speak perfect English? I'm Italian, dog. Brian, happy Father's Day to you too, bro. Lakers in 5. Man, that's real. Appreciate the support. You found a cheat code, how to avoid prison time. Don't do dumb stuff. For real. For real. Drizzy was good. Angela was good. Shot till I died at state time. You the time in Illinois. That's what's up. 5-piece. Listen, if you guys want to be on this podcast, if you want to interview, go ahead and email me at eithekingbooking@gmail.com. Angela, appreciate the compliment. Art, Jesus is the way. Facts. Tammy, I'm not with my dad, so I hope you're okay. Dang, stay encouraged, Tammy. Art was good. Rachel was good. Nob the Joe was good. Appreciate it, man. Yusuf was good. Anthony, what's up? Dog walks. That's good, bro. I appreciate the encouragement. Igor. Hey, that's what's up, dog. Hey, shout out to Igor, bro. Welcome home, dog. I appreciate the encouragement, bro. Stay out the way, man. Remember, I know that God has a huge purpose for your life, bro. So big shout out to you, Igor. Charm was good. Angela, man, I told you, girl. Maybe you were saying this beforehand, but I am Italian. Caesar, yeah, I already know, dog. It hurts not being there to see your kids, bro. Stay encouraged, bro. Stay encouraged, fam. Charm was good. Keep your head up as well. Appreciate the encouragement. He said, yo, what's up, Clay? I hear that too. People say I look like Clay Thompson. P Pops was good. Valerie was good. Charmer subscribing. Appreciate the support. Angela's, it's crazy. Free Mind was good. Selena was good. Amen. God the Father is the ultimate Father. What's hanging on the wall? Butterfinger bars? Nah. Those yellow things are called Keefy single servings. So that's like Keefy is a chain gang coffee. Demented Steel was good. Glenn, see your family every chance you get, for sure, bro. That's facts. Selena was good. You from Georgia, and you ran out the PD. Was good. Was you ran the PD? Was good. Selena. Um, nah, I keep my tank top on. Frosty was good. God bless you as well. Valerie was good. Rubled was good. I appreciate the encouragement, bro. You stay encouraged, Brody. We got Rodolph back in the building, commanding me to dance, bro. What if I hit him with the robot, man? What's going on, Rodolph? I appreciate the support and the love, dog. Glad to see you back in the chat, dog. Angela, I am 33, turning 34 in July. He said, do as I say, obey. Rodolph, man, glad to have you back in the chat, dog. Hey, Tanika, I appreciate the encouragement for real, fam. Will was good. That prison turned you into a Christian. Yeah, you can say that, bro. You know what I mean? Time illustration I use, people say, oh, jailhouse religion. Well, listen, you don't need a life vest until you drown in, right? Oftentimes in life, it's out here in society, we can be moving so fast, we can be successful and all these things. We don't realize that we're drowning spiritually or, just our lifestyle. So it takes a lot of people to hit their rock bottoms, whether it be prison, whether it be homelessness, going broke, somebody dying, whatever, to realize that, man, the purpose of life and fulfillment is only found in Jesus. And I'm not ashamed of that, bro. Not at all, man. So for sure, God did use prison to turn me Christian. Facts, unashamedly, dog. Valeria, prevention is key. That's real. We don't want no more young people in prison. Jeffrey was good. Do you like the smell of your own farts after eating cabbage and beans? I mean, I think any guy, for the most part, like, we take the whiff after we pass gas, you know what I mean? I look more like a crapper, not a rapper. That's a bar. Shout out to Jeffrey, man. Once again, just to reiterate to everybody, bro, I do not mind trolling. So if you want to troll, roast, whatever, bro, like, yo, I don't take it personal at all. Let them rip, keep them coming. You know what I mean? I honestly find a lot of it entertaining. So it doesn't bother me at all. So y'all can, let me have it, dog. Clown World, what's up? Christian Vids, that's real. Jesus can't save you in the hardest time. Christopher Figueroa, that name sounds familiar, dog. I can't help you, dog. Samuel said, did you twerk in prison? Definitely not. Jeffrey said he made some accomplishments. All glory to God. The Clown World said, if you go to prison so much, why don't you go back? I actually go back all the time, bro. I just went to prison, I think it was like 3 times the other week. I go to prisons and jails all throughout the nation, bro. I go back all the time. But this time as a volunteer, you know what I mean? To minister the gospel, share my story, to give encouragement, hope, and inspiration. So I do go back all the time. One shot up. Some people have a hard time moving past being down. Don't let it define you. Facts. But at the same time, man, like, I'm not ashamed of my story where God transformed my life. Tyrone Malone was good, bro. Hey, we got Ozzy Prison Stories in the building. Ozzy, what's going on, fam? Good day, mate. Lil Man say you turn police. Nah, never that, bro. Paperwork 100. Jeffrey's talking about farts again. Angela, appreciate the compliments. Daniel, happy Father's Day to you too. Ozzy, man, say you sick, man. I hope you feel better, dog. Appreciate the support, bro. For real. Jeffrey was good. He said that's an accomplishment. Prison 3 times. Nah, dog. Clown World still saying go back to prison. Yo, we got UK in the building. Michael Linham was good. We've been getting a lot of love from the UK. I appreciate it, man. Shout out to the UK. Joanne, you said you get bullied. Tell your friends to stop, man. Listen, Joanne's friends, y'all stop bullying Joanne. And her sister's Darcy, man, y'all stop hitting her, man. Like, let her be, man. All right, I got you, Joanne. Joshua, were you in Taylor or Butler? I did not go to Taylor, but I've been to Butler plenty times. I had hernia surgery, so I was there for that. I think I had hernia surgery twice, or was it just one? Yeah, once in prison. But yeah, I went through Butler a gang load of times. Al, unboxing was good. JD was good, man. Happy Father's Day from the UK. Hey, JD was good. Yo, UK in the building again. Shout out to everybody from UK, man. Patty Vandal was good. Carnival was good. Hey, we're in Italy. I'm not from Italy, dog. I always tell people all the time, what was I going to say? I'm the most generic Italian you ever meet. I wasn't raised by my Italian side. I look Italian. I am Italian, but I'm also Italian, German, and Irish. You know, I think a majority Italian, but yeah, I wasn't raised by my Italian side, so I don't even know where my family's from. J-Bo, what's good? Happy Father's Day, bro. Likewise. Uh-oh, Gene from the UK. We got UK showing mad love. Appreciate all the love from the UK, man. Go get it. At Diddy's house? Nah, I'm at my apartment. Rod was good. Tyrone, appreciate the sub. Saif, what's going on from Dubai? Bro, we got Dubai in the... Oh, I'm burping. We got Dubai in the house, man. Shout out to Saif, man. Portal, what's going on? How many tattoos, bro? I'm fully wet, armpits and all. You know what I mean? Legs, thighs, everything, bro. I'm fully wet. I just gotta get like, kind of like the rest of my thighs filled. You know. He said Angela's filthy. Rodolph, man, she's kind of complimenting a lot, huh? But shout out to Angela. Appreciate the support. Ozzy, man, go ahead email me, bro. eithekingbooking@gmail.com. eithekingbooking@gmail.com. Benaya Mac was good. Philip was good. AL Unboxing, happy Father's Day to you as well. German was good. Rudolph says Angela's perving on you. Kevin Fisher was good. Happy Father's Day to you as well. Prison did make you stronger, for real. Don't go back. Facts. Do the Drake video. What does that mean? D's. Was good, D's. Carnival was good. Where in Italy am I from? I already mentioned that. Sheila was good. Happy Father's Day to you as well. Z123, man. There goes your shout out, man. Welcome to the channel. Appreciate the support. Rod, what's going on, fam? Z was good. Happy Father's Day to you too. You spent 17 and a half years of your life in and out of prison, man. All because of heroin. You know, you clean from 11 years. That's what's up. Aussie prison stories, man. Salute, bro. Stand courage, man. Keep doing what you're doing, dog. Which prisons in Florida? Aaron Smith, man. I was in a lot of prisons. I started at Jit Camp, Indian River, Lake City, Avon, Swanee, Columbia, Hardy, obviously CFRC Orlando, Butler, Name a Bible verse for Dono. I don't know what that means, Dono. But Galatians 2:20 is my life verse. Gotta love my neck. I've been crucified with Christ. Nevertheless, I live, yet not I, but Christ lives in me. In the life which I now live in the flesh, I live by faith in the Son of God who loved me and gave himself for me. That's my life Bible verse. Are you gangster? No more. Retired. Maxwell was good. Gerard was good. Mally the greatest. I'm not locked up. This is all prison memorabilia, but I did over 12 years in prison. Frankie, no, I never been to Mayo CI. Frankie was good though. Sick Banana and my father, yes. Rye, your dad got locked up recently. Dang, sorry to hear that, fam. Stay encouraged and know that just as God transformed my life in prison, I'm sure that God can do the same for him as well. Keep praying for him. Your B-Day, Maxwell, happy birthday, fam. Khalid, what's going on, big dog? Karma, you have 2 family members in different facilities in Arizona. Is it possible to get on both visiting lists? Me, or are you asking for you? I'm not sure how it is in Arizona. Every state's different. I'm sure you probably can. Yo, we got Cali in the building, Santa Maria. What's going on, 215 Flower Pots? 200 Brown, what's going on? Appreciate the encouragement. Hello again from London. Yo, what's good? Saul Berg, London in the building. You've been there for a couple Father's Day. You already know. One up, one shot up. What's good? Sick Banana. I went there all behind street stuff, bro. Selling dope, robbing. My first one was a robbery gone bad. Second was a high-speed chase. Allegedly had drugs in the vehicle. Third one was another high-speed chase. Accidentally run over a police officer with my vehicle. G Money was good. All money, no, I'm not banging. I'm banging for Christ Jesus, you know what I mean? I always was a neutron, never banged, never wanted to. Could have, chose not to. Vania Mac was good. Appreciate the encouragement. 200 Brown, blessings to you as well. ATX, Austin, Texas in the building, man. You've been out for 6 years, man. Praise God, bro. He got you, man. Stay out the way, bro, and keep chasing everything God got for you, bro. Yes, sir. You welcome here, Ozzy, man. Welcome. Glad to have you, dog. Kathy was good. Look at my boy with the gold tooth. Dope. I got 2 of them. I got them when I was a kid. I was like 17. Frank P was good. Rudolph, man, he said good moves. Oh, you like the robot moves. Anissa, European football, soccer. I mean, I don't really watch sports, honestly. Silverback was good. Appreciate the encouragement. Jose, you must owe a debt. Nah, bro, my face is Gator, dog. Carmelie was good. Potato said smash. Patty was good. God bless likewise. Rudolph says, now you feeling bad for making wholesome comments. Yo, Rodolph, man, shout out, bro. Man, keep coming to the live, bro. Shout out, Rodolph, man. You good people, dog. Christina, I'm in my apartment. This is just prison memorabilia. Outrageous Planet, man, I'm not locked up. Anzi, I don't watch sports. LeBron James. Oh, we got LeBron in the building. What's good? He said at least not as dirty as Angela. Lazos was good. Appreciate the encouragement. Rudolph, he said, Angela, we should meet up. Angela said, just give him props on a gorgeous man. Appreciate the encouragement. Will was good. Anzi, Angela was good. Civilians are clowning. They have no clue. Igor was good. TDC, nah, man. Nah, I'm not in TDC. I'm not in prison at all. I go to TDC all the time, though, for prison events and the minister of the gospel. I'm in Florida. This is all this prison memorabilia from my over 12 years in prison. What's going on, Chris D? Was good. I'm not in prison. I'm out. Can you name a car for an edit? Beamer i8. Gattino, what's good? You're from Italy. Yo, what's going on, bro? Man, hey, man, praise God for sharing your testimony. Christ Jesus, bro. Man, shout out to you, Paisan. Rodolph was good. Isaiah was good from the USA. Hey, appreciate it. Like and subscribe. What's going on, Cool Knox? Man, drop a comment. I appreciate that, man. Keep sharing. Will, he said gospel. For sure, you can get that here. Osmo. Osama was good. Name a car for an edit. I just said Beamer i8. What's up from the Bay? We got the Bay in the building. Day was good. Go get it. Nah, I'm at my apartment. Rudolph was good. Day was good from the Bay. Germany. Oh, we got Germany in the building. Triple X. Cool Knox was good. Osama. I named the car too many times. Football from Italy. Anzi, what's up them comments? I told you I don't watch sports. Bless up was good. Saul. Osama, I named the car. Will was good. We got Kentucky in the building. David Laundry was good. Kevin Mackin, I got 3 kids, 2 are mine biologically. My oldest boy is pretty much like my stepson, been in his life since he was 6. I'm not in prison, Chris D. I'm free. This is all prison memorabilia. Sir Ray, shout out. Rodolph said, sorry for the hernia. Yeah, I got it from working out. Isaiah Conway, we got Illinois in the building. Was good. Ozzy said he's not a father that he know of. Shout out to Father's Day for all the dads. Osama. Old Dad's Mason. No, I'm not in jail. This is prison memorabilia. Jared Jones was good. Love from Detroit. We got Detroit in the building. Brahim was good. For the love of money. I'm not down. I'm out. This is all prison memorabilia. East London in the building. Saul Berg was good. Ronnie Walker, I'm not in prison. This is prison memorabilia. Show the chest tattoos. I'm keeping my shirt on. Oh, that's Mason. Xavier was good. Detroit in the building. 313, what's up? Xavier was good. Jessica Dominguez. We got Love from Phoenix, Arizona was good. Joe, I'm not locked up. This is prison memorabilia for my 12 years in prison. Joe was good. Isaiah Conway, thank you for Father's Day to you as well. Brenda Wykes, you're Italian, Dutch, Irish, and Cherokee. Dang, that's dope. Happy Father's Day to Miss Angie, Valentina, Luma. Shout out from San Fran in the building. Brahim, Isaiah 53. That's real. Let's go Detroit. Shout out from Italy in the building. Right, man. That's real. Dub City Mojo. We got Little Rock in the building. Reenact the Drake League. Nah. Free samples was good. Sir Ray. How long did I do? I did 12 years. Oh, that's Mason. Over 12. Anthony McKinley. Yo, I appreciate the subscription, man. Keep sharing, man. When I got out 3 years ago. Going on, like, I'm almost at 3 years. For the love of money was good. And Thomas, English. Angela, what's up? Xavier, born and raised in Detroit, Motor City. That's what's up. Shout out from Italy. Robin67, man. Italy in the building. Yeah, 12 years is a long time. Kool-Aid, man. Nah, this is my apartment. Ain't no Diddy party. Junior was good. CX247. No, I'm not in the military. Isaiah Conway, I appreciate the encouragement, for real, bro. Eminem was good. Sam Haley. Australia in the building again. Australia, what's up? Junior Membro was good. Your husband said some prisons you named. Oh, that's what's up. He was at some of the prisons you named. He's at Jackson now, trying to keep him trapped. Yeah, Jackson sucks. I already know. Hey, God has the final say. Tell your husband, man, I said I send my love and to stay encouraged and to stay out the way. And God got a huge call and purpose on his life, even in the midst of incarceration. Vernon, man, you ain't stupid, bro. Junior was good. Oh, that's Mason. Captain in the house, dog. CPT, is that Connecticut? What does CPT stand for? I'm sorry, I don't know. Ozzy, what's up? Vernon, I have no education and comment. Yeah, you do, bro. What made me believer, man? I was just at my lowest point of my life, man. And my brokenness, God drew me to himself. Matthew chapter 6, verse 24. No one can serve two masters. You either love the one, you hate the other. You cannot serve both God and money. Man, somebody shared that with me when I was 18 years old in the county jail, going to prison my first time. It's when God removed the veil from my eyes. I realized I was a sinner and needed a savior, and God led me to repentance, to surrender my life to Jesus by faith and his sacrifice and receive salvation, man. Junior was good, bro. Sick Banana was good. How to get away from my addiction. I never really was addicted. Of course, I used, but I hustled more than anything. But just like I mentioned, man, on my lowest low while I was incarcerated, I authentically encountered Jesus. He completely transformed my life. My biggest encouragement to you and anybody is just authentically test Jesus, man. Like any doubts or unsureties, that's cool. But like, yo, God, if you're real, show me you're real. And if we do that authentically, genuinely, man, God does it, bro. Open the Bible, read, seek Jesus, test him, try him, man, he'll show up, I'm telling you. Vernon was good. Honcho was good. I did over 12 years. Cool penciling, mustache. I mean, it's pretty thick. It don't look like no pencil. You know what I mean? It's like sprayed, though. Enhancers for sure. Lobola was good. Kaleidoscope was good. Rocky was good, dog. Hey, man, shout out and love from San Antonio, man. ATX in the building. Rudolph, come to Houston. Hey, listen, bro, I'm in Houston all the time, bro, but I'm not going to come over, though. I appreciate you being on the live, dog, for real. Keep popping up. Keep showing love to the channel. I'm from Houston, bro, 713. I was raised in Florida, but born in Houston. I go to Houston all the time. I'm reading the comments. S. Sir Ree. Was good. Ben Batch was good from Australia in the building. Honcho did over 12 years. Love from Hawaii in the building. And Nico's, DeQueez Wilson was good. Wish you the best as well. Ozzy, appreciate the encouragement. HMG, I'm not political, man. I don't care who wins. Lido Hernandez, bro. Man, I appreciate the support, man. From Atlantic City. Honcho, man. I'm from Houston, yes, Honcho. But I was raised in Florida, man. Sarasota 941, B-Town, Laura Bond. I mean, Ozzy was good. Caden, what were you in prison for? I already mentioned, went to prison 3 times. First time was drug deal gone bad, robbery. Second time was a high-speed chase. Allegedly had drugs in the vehicle. Third time, another high-speed chase. Accidentally hit a police officer with my vehicle. Love and Light was good, man. Did I join the Christian car? Because you have bad charges? Nah, all my charges are violent charges, bro. Paperwork's 100. Mr. Kev, you saw me on Lockdown 23-1. Yeah, much shout out to Lockdown 23-1. That's my dog, man. So, yeah, it's definitely an honor to be on this channel. Kenny was good. Gobi was good. Kenny, man, we got France in the building, man. Shout out to France. Ben Bag, Justin, what's up? Honcho, I said I was from Houston. Angela was good. What's up? Oh, that's Mason was good. Honcho was good. Miami 305 in the building was good. 305. Avery was good. I just got done telling the story. You can hit back to rewind. Lucky Hands was good. Appreciate the encouragement. Honcho, shout out to Texas. Steve Earl John Birdman from Canada. Shout out to Canada, man. Man, listen, stay out the way, bro. Glad you home, dog. Chicago was good, dog. Ricky Stewart. St. Louis in the building. What's good, man? Rocky 67, love from Italy. What's good? Just got out 3 months ago. Coiner, man. Ironwood State Prison from Cali, man. Welcome home from the CDC, bro. Stay out of the way, stay encouraged. As you already know, God got a huge call and purpose for your life, bro. Forever convict. Why isn't anyone hitting the like button? Yeah, y'all hit the like button, bro. I appreciate it. Jones Jr. was good. Nico was good. Louisville in the building, what's up? Kenny, 585 in the house was good. It's just Kenny, stumble upon your live. Hey, that's real. Appreciate the encouragement. Hey, we got Ronnie Denson, man. Shout out to H-Town in the building, man. Sending love from Portugal. We got Portugal in the building. Quinn, Steve Earl John. That's real. Lido Hernandez, man. Atlantic City, New Jersey was good, man. Glad to have you in the building, Lido. Our Vega was good. Happy Father's Day. William Starr, happy Father's Day. Lilla, I went to prison 3 times. I mentioned it earlier. Steve, Earl was good. Happy Father's Day just 10 times. Mr. Kev, Louisville in the building. Louisville in the building. Leela, I mentioned it already. Jaya was good. Donna Cam was good. Hardest adjustment, man. I feel normal now. Like I mentioned, I've been almost home 3 years, but dang, I think probably one of the biggest difficulties coming home was technology and the disrespect of society. Because in prison, man, the highest living standard is respect. Because if there's disrespect, there's consequences behind it. So being in a hostile environment for such a long time, I had to adjust coming back to society and dealing with the disrespect that's, the norm. That was a challenge for sure. Honcho was good, dog. Craziest thing you've seen in the pen, man. Go to my playlist on Incarceration or the Incarceration podcast, full episodes, whole bunch of crazy stories. AGVR, man, there goes your shout out. Was good. Mavs Kid was good. Appreciate the compliment. Leela already mentioned it. Games SB, Oppo was good. ATVR, man, was good, man. Lou Vlogs, man, encouragement, man. Appreciate the encouragement, dog. Appreciate you. AJVR, shout out to you, bro. Cape Town Holmes was good, bro. We got Fino Gambino. We got love from Bridgeport, Connecticut. Was good, dog. Shout out to God. Jesus is my homie. Big facts. Active Chucks was good. We got Compton in the building, man. Mavs Kid. He said negative shout. I ain't gonna negative shout out you, dog. How y'all been getting phones? I'm not. Kevin was good. I'm not locked up. This all prison memorabilia. Why'd I have a black mustache? Because my beard is black. My facial hair is black. You know what I mean? Leela was good. I Am Watchman was good, bro. Chico Chapman was good. Happy Father's Day to you as well. What's it say on my fingers? It says love hard, because these used to be bangers, you know what I mean? But when Jesus transformed my life, now I love hard the right way. John Cubis, happy Father's Day to you as well from the 850, 850, man. What's up? Leela, no, I don't live in San Antonio. He said, I'll put his hands on you. I appreciate the encouragement. Mavs. John 316, Green Bean was good. AGVR, shout out, man. Uncomfortable Truths. Oh, yes, those are real. Nah, I got those off Amazon. They work, though. Nicholas was good. I appreciate the sub. Sticky was good. Wish you the best as well. Laura Blackwell was good. Man, how many comments are there? I'm going to try to read through all these. Was good. Kenzie, Mavs, Ozzy, T-Roll was good. Jay Rogers was good. Shout out from France. France in the building. Steve Earl was good. Herman was good. Yes, I'm a felon. We got Massachusetts in the building. Ron Borden was good. Jose Ramos was good, man. Hold your head up as well. Jason Thompson was good. Rhino Stanley. We got love from India. What's up, India? What's good? H-Town was good. Charlie Banda was good. Isaiah, man, love from Chicago was good. Keep It Together was good. Metallica was good. I'm not in prison. I never said I was. This is prison memorabilia. Be Easy, what's going on, bro? Fat James Harden was getting to 15 years, man. Welcome home, bro. Stay encouraged. Stay out the way, Brody. Levi was good. Monster was good, bro. I got 2 kids. Can bro disappear? New subscriber, Charles Emmanuel, man. Love from Nigeria. Nigeria in the building, man. Appreciate you. Juan Bailey, happy Father's Day to you as well, man. Kendrick, we got love from Romania. Romania in the building. Michael, love from Texas. Appreciate you, man. Joel, it's not hard to get a job with a record, man. Don't let the skepticism fool you, bro. It's easy. And all my charges are violent, bro. People need work out here. Ashley was good. Good evening. Nikita, English. Terry, we got love from Chicago. All right, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this live, man. Once again, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do so. It's called the Incarceration Podcast. I did over 12 years in prison. All we do is talk about prison and how prison completely transformed my life, man. Past, present, future. It's all prison-related content. Share this channel with somebody who hasn't seen it or who likes prison content. We're on the journey to 50,000 subs. Right now, we're at 18K, so just running up to 50,000. Go check out the playlist of the Incarceration Podcast, full episodes. All the episodes are fire. If you guys are familiar with the Italian Mafia, I just interviewed the famous Anthony Ruggiano Jr., the Gambino family hitman. I just posted this video on Friday. The video is blowing up. Go run it up. Check it out. Also, once again, I am a rapper. My artist name is E.I. the King. A lot of my music, I wrote my first album while I was in prison. So go check out all my music on any platform, Apple, Spotify, E.I. the King. I also have another YouTube channel. It's my official artist channel, E.I. the King. And I also have another podcast. It's called Let Me Talk Bro. Talk more about my life, ministry, things like that. Colt was good. Nikita was good. Mavs was good. D was good. Happy Father's Day, Gio. All right, man. Lastly, this channel is open and welcoming to all trolls. If you want to troll, you want to roast, man, do not take it personal, man. Light up the comments, dog. Light up the comments. Shout out and love to everybody. I appreciate all the support. And once again, bro, this entire episode was about, Father's Day in prison and how difficult it is, being incarcerated as a father and missing your kids growing up. If you missed the conversation, just go ahead and rewind it back, man. Love. Y'all stay encouraged. Until next time, bro, it's your boy E.I. the King, and this is the Incarceration Podcast.